What's up, y'all? Hey, hey. Welcome to day number 5. Woo! Hey, hey. I'm gonna go ahead and share this in the group real quick, y'all. Go ahead and share this. Hey. Long time is overdue. Hey, hey, hey. Let me go ahead and get this video loading. It's taking a while to load. I'm gonna share this. Hey, hey. Welcome, you guys. Welcome in. Come on into the room. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, welcome. I want to go ahead and share this real quick, and then we're going to begin, okay? Hey, Sherry. Hey, Monica. What's up, y'all? Hey. Okay, we're all set. Everything is shared. Awesome. Let me put my music down. Hashtag Caribbean music. Awesome, you guys. Welcome to day number 5. It's day number 5, you guys. You guys have made it through a 5-day challenge. I mean, we're on the last day of the official challenge, but tomorrow we have the Q&A session. And on Sunday, yes, Sherry, on Sunday we have a mini private coaching session that's going to be happening on Sunday. So if you guys have been following along, I know you have a lot of questions. I know you guys still are like, what do I do with this? And how do I do it? How do I handle this? So I wanted to create that platform for you guys to be able to be free to access those questions, which is why I've been collecting questions, and we're going to be doing those on Q&As. Even those of you guys who've been emailing me, messaging my team, we got you. We got you, okay? So welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, just a little bit of a recap. I have people who just joined the challenge today. If you guys are just joining in with the challenge today, couple of things. Make sure you're in the group. The replay will be available until Tuesday afternoon at 6 or Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. Atlantic time. So you have time between now and Tuesday to catch up on all of the replay videos, all of the homework assignments, and start doing your action tasks, right? You have time to do that, right? The Q&A is going to be 3 p.m. Atlantic time, okay? So 3 hours earlier than these videos, all right? Okay, so I wanted to say congratulations to everyone who was actually coming to the retreat. Those of you guys who inquired about coming to the retreat, thank you so much for inquiring. Those of you guys who have calls coming up and you're about to schedule a call, well, thank you so much for coming. I want to make it very clear. So the call, when you go to the website, at the bottom of that page where it breaks down everything that the retreat is going to entail, there's a page, instead of it taking you to a checkout cart, it takes you to book a call with me. Now, here's what that call is. It's a strategy session, right? So on that call for 30 minutes, we go over your business, we go over your offer, we go over everything, and we see what's the best fit for you. So the retreat might be the best fit for you. And if it is, I make an invitation. If you feel like it's the right fit, I make an invitation for you to come to the retreat, right? And then we can set up the payment from there. Or if the retreat is not a good fit for you, I may have something else that may be, right? So don't discount yourself from signing up for that complimentary strategy call because of fear, right? I want you guys to take bold and perfect action. Bold and perfect action, okay? Be bold, right? You may be nervous. You may be like, oh my God, I know, right now things are going, crazy. You never know what I have that could work for you. It may not be traveling to the Virgin Islands. It may be something else. So it's a strategy session. Whether or not you're a good fit for my program or not, you still get strategy. And if you're not a good fit, I don't make an invitation. Or if you're not ready, I won't make an invitation. I don't force anyone to come to my retreat. That's exactly why I didn't put a checkout cart just like that on my retreat page. I was very intentional about who I want to be at the retreat. I want to make sure that this is the right retreat for whoever is coming. And so that's why I have a call in place first before you are invited to the retreat. There's a reason for that. You fill the application out, we get on a call, do a strategy session, see if you're the right fit. And based off of what I know about your business after that session, I can make an invitation. So I really want to encourage you right now, and I'm going to be making another offer again today at the end of the video before I announce the giveaway winner. If you have been wanting to work with me, and if you want to take your business to the next level, I highly recommend that you go on that link. My team member Fanina will be dropping it in. Actually, she's not going to be dropping it in today. I'm going to go ahead and drop it in the comment section here for you guys really quickly. So as we go along, you guys can pull up and go ahead and check on that. Okay. So let me go ahead and grab that link for you guys really quickly. And I'm going to drop it in the chat box for you guys. So as we're going through, you have that look. Thank you, Monica. I actually changed my outfit today because it wasn't vibing with my makeup look, y'all. So I just changed up my outfit real quickly. I had a green dress on and I was like, this is not matching with my pink makeup. So let me change it up to black. So there's a link. That's where you can book that strategy session. And again, I don't believe in inviting everyone to my program or my retreat. If you're not a good fit, you're not a good fit, and that's okay. You still walk away with the strategy though. Okay, so go ahead and click on that link. By the end of this video, I expect to see my calendar fully booked with calls, with strategy sessions, and conversations, and getting to meet you guys one-on-one, right? It's a free strategy session, right? I'm gifting you a strategy session. My strategy sessions are not cheap, so I'm gifting this to you so you guys can go ahead and be successful with the results you get with the retreat. And again, I may or may not make an invitation at the end of that call. All right, just full disclosure. Okay, so if you've been considering working with me, go ahead and click on that link and I'll be excited to chat with you on that call. All right. Okay, reminder, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Atlantic time, I'm going to be doing a Q&A session. And on Sunday at 3 p.m. Atlantic time as well, I'm going to be doing something called a corporate think tank. So on my corporate think tanks, what we do is you have a hot seat. So you get to take your mic off and put your camera on and talk to me face to face, right? And I give you, based on what you're talking about, I kind of give you a corporate offer that you can use and pitch, right? Like I tell people, no matter what you do, no matter what service you provide, there's a creative, unique corporate offer that you can pitch. And so on those sessions, on that corporate think tank, that's what we're going to be doing. You have the time to one-on-one with me. So again, if there's any questions I even missed on a Q&A session, you have that time with me to chat with me. Thank you so much, Timberland. Timberland has gotten results in her business. So she's just been talking and sharing because she knows, like, I'm not out here saying one thing and not helping you get the other thing. I'm helping you get results. That's my motto. I help you get results, period. Okay. Awesome. This is all about closing contracts faster. Like if you want to close corporate contracts faster, that's what the retreat is about. So again, go ahead and book that call with me. Thank you so much, Sherry. I appreciate that so much. Okay. And I wanted to make sure that I create an atmosphere where you have support from myself and my team in getting those contracts. Okay. So that's what the whole entire point of the retreat is. It's about helping you to get the results faster and get the support that you need to make it happen. The price of the retreat is $3,000. That's the most affordable way to work with me, you guys. My programs are $10,000. Right? My coaching program, my group coaching program right now is 10 grand, right? So 3,000 is the most affordable way to work with me right now. Okay, in terms of like one-on-one support. So you want to invest in this. This is a really good opportunity. My retreats is priced very low right now. Next time I do my retreat, it's not going to be that low. I'm just giving you guys a heads up real quick, okay? So if you were like saying, oh my God, next time, it's not going to be at 3,000. Promise you that. All right. Just because of what we've been putting in. If you guys were here yesterday, you heard everything. And I'm going to go over everything you're going to get at the retreat a little bit later on. But you guys know it's a lot. Not only just the things that you're going to get from me in terms of my time with you, but like the experience itself, parasailing, aerial yoga, water yoga, sunset sails, all these different things that we're going to be doing, they cost money, right? And so all that is taken care of. Transportation is taken care of. All that is taken care of. Private chef, all that. $3,000 is a steal for, so I'm just wanted to make sure you guys know that this is the most affordable way to work with me, okay? All right. So what do you do when you get a lead when you get a lead, like let's say you get someone who's like, you know what, I am actually interested in hearing what you have to say about this corporate offer. What is this about? Like, tell me more, right? What do you do when you get that lead? So you guys have been, I have heard people in a group, you already have been getting companies responding back to you. That's so amazing. Yes. You're good. I know you're on it, Maria. You're such an action taker. And I really applaud you for that. Hi, my Cherie. How are you, girl? It's okay. You're here now. Thank you for coming now. Dedication, y'all. Y'all are on it. Yes. And also, you guys, my Cherie is coming to the retreat. So woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You guys are gonna get to meet so much people on this retreat. That's just amazing. And are gonna get amazing results. I cannot wait, you guys. I can't not wait. Okay. So what do you do? Right? Today is all about the 2 skills that you want to master if you want to add those extra 50K, 100K contracts to your bottom line, right? We talked about that yesterday. We broke it down yesterday, you guys. Y'all, like, I have people telling me, oh my gosh, like, you are really giving away like information. You're not holding anything back. And I'm like, oh no, I'm really giving you information so you can go close contracts. Like, you guys are like, my free stuff, I go in on my free stuff, right? I know that you can get results from this. You can go take this, do it over and over again and get results. I know that. Like, that's not something that I'm okay with you guys being able to get results from this. I also know that there's a different kind of energy and a power in my programs at my retreat, right? So there's going to be a whole different vibe, a whole different energy that allows us to get results quicker and bigger results, right? And we, in my retreats and in my program, what we do is we collapse time. So something that will take you, on your own 10 months to do, we collapse time in my programs. That's why my clients get results in 4 days. That's why they're closing multi 5 and 6 figure contracts within 30 days or less, right? Because we collapse time. So I really want you guys to understand, like, when someone comes to you and you get a lead, right? You need to do a couple of things. The first thing you need to do, as soon as someone is like, wow, you introduce them the way I taught you guys to introduce yourself in the beginning of this challenge, right? And they're like, oh my God, like they do a double back, like, wait, what? Wait, tell me more, right? What's the first thing you need to do? What is the first thing that needs to happen after they double back? Like, tell me more, right? Because now they have automatically become a lead. They want to know more. They're a lead, right? So what do? What happens next, right? What happens is that you need to immediately bring them aware of their problem. So this takes a little bit of a finagling, right? And so you need to master the art of having strategic conversations. And the thing is, it's not about, I don't want you guys to go into a networking event like with the intention of turning everyone into a lead. Like, that's not the point, because that now becomes like a used car salesman. It becomes creepy, right? So what I want you guys to think about is, who would you love to work with? And by listening to conversations and by having conversations, then you can listen to see, am I needed or am I not needed, right? So I listen differently. So I'll have a conversation with someone. I go into the conversation without anything in mind. I'm not like, this is a person I'm like, I'm going to turn them into a lead. That's not how I go into a conversation, you guys. Please don't do that. By the way, not sponsored. This is like a room spray from Target. It's called Opal Passion Fruit and Amber. I love this. I just picked it up because it was right here. I'm just going to go ahead and spray that because it just smells so good. But you want to go ahead, you're going to see the person. You're like, I really want to get to know this person. Like, just get to know them because I want to know more powerful people, right? And then you introduce yourself, right? As you normally, as I taught you guys to introduce yourself in a way that disrupts the thought process and disrupts conversation, right? So you introduce yourself and it's like, oh my God, this is a really interesting person. I want to get to know more of them, right? You have a conversation and you're listening, like genuinely just listening to them, right? You're not listening so that you can pitch. Okay? You're listening, right, to see how you can serve. If you can serve, because you may not be able to, and that's okay. what I see a lot of times at networking events is that people go with the intention of getting as many business cards as possible out. So they're not really listening to me. They're just introducing themselves to fill a quota. I don't want you guys to do that. I want you to listen to people and don't give out business cards unless you know you can help them. As a matter of fact, I don't give business cards out at networking events at all. Huh? Yep, I just said that. Unless it's like a person that I really want to, but I really don't. What I do is, oh, we're leaving on with the numbers exchange and having a schedule, some kind of date book on the calendar, right? So that only happens. I'll go to a networking event with a bunch of people and walk away with one amazing lead that's on my calendar. I would rather that than giving out tons of business cards. This takes the pressure off. Yes, Timberland, exactly. It takes the pressure off, right? It's not about, how many people you can talk to anymore. It becomes, I only want to make sure that I'm connecting with the right people. So you talk to everyone, you make friends with everyone. Now it takes the pressure off of, like this pressure that people have at networking events, right? It becomes this weird thing where it's like, it feels weird, right? Now you're like genuinely like, you have no business card out, you have nothing out. You only bring those things out if there's a need for it. So you're having a conversation and you're like, yeah, so tell me more about what you do. Oh, I'm the manager of blah, 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 and da, da. How, like, tell me more about your day-to-day operation, like how your day-to-day goes. Like, I'm so curious to know more about that. Like, I'm always curious to know more about people in management, right? And you get to know them. You get to know what they're dealing with. And you get to know, because they're gonna naturally talk about themselves. Like, people like to talk about themselves, right? So I really want you to just listen. Like, as you're listening to see, is this going to be my new best friend or is this going to be a new client? Right? So a lot of times I'll listen and listen and listen, and I'm like literally into the conversation, and I'll hear, yeah, my employees are having this issue. Right? And then I'm already like, okay, that gives me a little bit of a blank. So I'm out of friend mode and I'm into, tell me more about that. What about that is happening? Right? Tell me more about what's going on with your employees. Yeah, like da, 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 da. I'm like, really? Why do you think that is? Like, I'm asking questions because now I'm like, I could potentially serve this person. So let me learn more about them. I already like this person. They're cool people. We're vibing. But now I'm hearing something that I'm created to solve. So now I need to step out and listen as the CEO. Right? Does this resonate with anyone? Right? Yes, exactly. Sherry, that's exactly the point. That's exactly what I learned. I learned that point exactly. And I was like, why am I going through all these things? I'm giving out business cards upon business cards, and it's not working. Yes. Right. And so I literally just listen. And so when I hear things that aligns, I'm like, by the way, so I don't know if I really like told, I'm like, I'll maybe when I meet with them, I'll talk to them and say, hey, I'm Gabrielle. Tell me more about what you do. Right. And then when I hear that, I'm like, let me introduce myself more formally because I'm hearing something, and let me let you know what exactly I do. So I actually help people just like you say whatever they just explained, and I repeat the same words back to them. That's one of the skills that you need to learn to master. If you want to be making extra money in your business, I'm talking 50 to 100K extra in contracts, right? And so then I'm like, yeah, like exactly what you said. Like I was like literally in chill mode until you said this. And I'm like, wait, I can actually help you. Right. And then they're like, wow, that's so interesting. Like I was just saying I need help the other day. I can't tell you how much time I've had this conversation. You have no idea. And here's the thing, you guys, I'm going to give you this little bit of a trick. I'm going to give you, it's not a trick, actually, it's a treat, right? I'm going to give you a little bit of a treat, a thought process. A lot of times, everyone has the same problem, right? So I'm going to give you some examples as to one problem that can be solved by different people. And one of the things you need to learn is how to take that, how they said it, and make it something that you Make it and position your offer or position yourself as a solution to that thing. So I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say that this company had a huge issue where they had two employees that protested, and it was all over the media, it was all over the news, right? Two employees, one was complaining of harassment and the other one was complaining of toxic workplace environment and just feeling like they were oppressed in the workplace, and it made news, right? And so this is happening, right? There's so many different ways to solve that problem, right? So many different ways. So one way to solve the problem is maybe sexual harassment training. Another way to solve this problem could be crisis management solutions. Another way that can solve this problem is maybe PR and PR, like public relations services. Another way could be toxic workplace environment training. Another way could be, consulting in terms of human resources. Like there's so many different ways to solve that one problem. So you need to be able to learn how to take whatever problem that they're saying and identify what you have in your back pocket that can solve that problem. Am I making sense to you guys? Right? Am I making sense? I'm gonna give you an example. I had someone who I met and they were talking about how horrible in the workplace, like there's so much things that were going on in the workplace. And I was talking about, yeah, I can definitely help you. I talk about event marketing. And they were like, unless you're gonna talk to me about press and public relations, like I don't know how event marketing is gonna help. And I broke down how event marketing can actually help a business. And I closed that contract. Sherry, I can't. Yes, yes. Okay, Sherry, absolutely. This pink wig contains so much wisdom. No, for real, right? So how did I take event marketing and turn it into a solution for public relations issues? Well, you can do an event, master the art of doing an event, which of course, this was busted out, right? The event strategy planner, right? And you could take that and create an event for the community to shift their perspective of your community, of your business. Allow the community to now get to know you guys for real, get to know your staff, get to know your process, ask as many questions as they want to. Can you see how that would change the perspective in the community about the company? And so that's how I closed that contract. It was event marketing to solve a public relation issue. A public relations person would come on and be able to close that contract as well. An event person will be able to come on and say, I can help you plan an event that will allow you to blah, 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 blah. Right? There's so many different ways to solve one problem. So I really want you guys to start identifying and being able to and listening out for how you can do that. Right? Exactly. Right? So I help people land high-end corporate contracts, but here's the thing, I'm training leaders. All of you guys who are going to eventually work with me, right? You guys are business owners. You are CEOs. You are, you have degrees behind your names. You guys are in high up management at your job, right? You guys are leaders. So in order for you guys to succeed at closing contracts and making the kind of money that my clients make, I'm talking tripling, doubling their income in 3 months, right? Timbaland doubled her annual income in 3 months. She's right on here. Ask her. She okay? Well, like I'm not playing games. She's an accountant, you guys, right? All of these people, all of you guys are leaders. And so I help you become more successful through leadership, right? By mastering the art of leadership, by mastering the art of reinventing yourself, right? So even though I help people close corporate contracts, I can go and listen to them talk and I can say, yeah, I can absolutely do a training on leadership for your team. It sounds like you're having a frequency issue with your leaders. I would love to come in and do a leadership training with you guys. Like I'm hearing the problem that I can actually solve. I can't tell you how many custom trainings I've created on the fly by just listening to someone and just providing the solution. We have so many of these skills that we know that we can use. So it may not come wrapped up in a pretty package, but I want you guys to be able to pivot when you need to. All right. Yes, yes. Keep it simple and to the point. Like when you listen to them, and yes, she's back. Timon is definitely a repeat client. I have quite a few repeat clients. Dynasty actually is a repeat client. Timon is a repeat client. Actually, I have Angel is a repeat client. I have a lot of repeat clients because they come back and back because they realize that my methods work. All right, it works. So I want you guys to keep it simple. When you think of it from that perspective and you're having a conversation, now an offer just flows out of you easily. Like, what would you think about, doing this, this, and this, and this based on what you just said? How would you do? So you need this and this and this, because they'll tell you, you know what? I really just need someone to come into my team and just do all this stuff for us. Well, my company can do that. You want to have a conversation about what that would look like for you? Oh, absolutely. I want you to keep it simple, right? So when I walk away from a networking event, I don't measure the success of the networking event by how many business cards I walked away with and how many people's hands I shook. That's not my measure of success. The measure of success is how many people that I say, okay, when are you available this week? Let's have a conversation about this. Let's do some lunch today. That's actually on my calendar and scheduled. That's my measure of success. If I have one good one, I'm successful at that networking event. Because you can walk away with 50 million cards and not one lead. Hello? Anyone has ever done that before? I know I have, which is why I made a decision to stop it immediately, asaptually. Okay? All right? Your end goal, remember, is not just a contract, it's a continued partnership. And so that's a really good way to create warm leads, you guys, where they get to know you, they like your personality, they know that you listen, you seem to, and before you even get on a meeting, you could even send them information that gets them to even want to you even more. Okay? So you want to focus on providing the best solution. Don't fixate on creating like the best name right now for your offer. A lot of people are so so crazy about the titles of stuff. And I used to be like that too, because I'm so horrible at creating titles. And after a while, I was like, what is really the most important? Is it the result or is it the name? Like, what is it? Okay, I really want you to understand that. So in the workbook, I will add more sales and profit to my annual income if I understand how to clearly articulate the value of my offer. And if you master that kind of conversation at networking events, you will be able to articulate it because you just said back to them what they wanted. And you can even do it this way, where they're talking about all the things that they need, and you can say, yeah, let me tell you how much that's gonna save you, and how much money it's gonna save you when you do that, when you master that, when your team masters this, right? Blank and blank and blank and blank. You can talk about how your clients have gotten results, right? Now you are articulating value. So I want you guys to learn this. If I master these 5 things, I'll be able to be booked in my business. Okay? Are you guys ready? I want you to pull out your workbook. I'm going to go over it really slowly, okay? The first thing you need to master, how to explain the corporation's problem. Like how to explain to them what their problem is. You have to be very, very skillful at being able to articulate what their problem is. And as much as people, as I know so many people who could swear up and down, they know how to do this. They swear up and down, like, yeah, I know how to do this. And I'm like, okay, articulate to me what the problem of this example that I gave you, what's the problem? And they're like, yeah, so right now, da, 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 da. And I'm like, you didn't articulate the problem in a way that makes them feel like the solution is urgent. It needs to feel like the solution is something that needs to be done yesterday. Okay? Number 2, explain the financial or negative impact on the bottom line if they don't solve this problem. You need to be able to explain that and articulate that very clearly. Hey, if you don't do this, here's what happens. I need to be able to do this in a conversation, not waiting until you get on an email, because you're gonna find yourself in the middle of an elevator with a CEO and miss the opportunity to close a 6-figure contract if you can't get this down. All right. 3, you need to master how to lay out the benefits and the results they will get as a result of investing with you. All right. So it can't just be the benefit alone. So a lot of people like to lay out the benefit. When you work with me, right? Okay, I'll repeat number two. How to explain the financial / negative impact on their bottom line. Okay. So a lot of people are really good at explaining the benefits of something, but they're not good at explaining the result. So when I see a lot, even now, when I go through my page, my Facebook page, and people are selling stuff, I'm like, they're so good at telling people about the benefit, but the benefit doesn't matter if people don't understand the results. What do I mean by that? This is the benefit of something. The benefit of coming to my retreat is you get to go on parasailing, you get to do yoga, you get to do, a flower crowning ceremony and a fire ceremony, and you get a private chef cater to you and her team, and you get to have, you get to be on the beach and just like meet with other people. That's a benefit, right? Getting to be in the Virgin Islands, getting to swim in the Caribbean Ocean, getting to be in the Virgin Islands, which is considered to be America's paradise, right? That's a benefit of coming to my retreat. The results are having that 90-day plan of action, having the confidence to pitch corporations, right? Having a clear corporate offer that's high end, having a clear pricing strategy for your offer. Those are results. Like at the end of it, you're going to have that. Right? But people are so good at saying, how come are the benefits? Yeah, it's a course. The course is 90 days. It's unteachable. We have 5 modules, and the modules break down this, and you get the bonuses. Like, people are good at talking benefits, but they're not good at talking results. And the reason for that is people are not confident in their ability to provide results. I'm gonna say that again. The reason why people don't talk about the results is that people aren't confident in their ability to provide people with results. If you have a little bit of hesitation in here, that you are qualified to get people results, so that you can get people results, it will reflect in how you market yourself. And here's the thing: no matter how much you think you're confident in your ability, if there's a little thing in your energy that's a little sliver, people can smell it from a mile away, you guys. They can. It shows up in how you do your sales calls. It shows up in how you do your marketing on social media. It shows up in how you talk at networking events. It shows up in how you make invitations to calls. It shows up in how you accept payment. It shows up in all those things. This is why in my coaching programs, I break down my 3E method: embrace, embody, empower. Because like I tell you, all the strategies that I talked to you guys about today is all well and good. But if you don't master embracing her, the person that you're called to be, the person that you see in your 10-year goals right now, living and embodying her right now, and being super confident in who you are. And it doesn't happen by you saying, I want to be confident. That's not how it works. It's an energy shift. And in my program, I break down the energy shift for you. We do exercises to get you to the point where you're confident to do that. Because you can walk with all these strategies and still not close contracts if your energy is out of alignment. If you're still battling with the imposter syndrome. If you're still allowing and allowing clients to treat you a certain way. If you're still tolerating certain things going on in your life, all of that stuff contributes to how much money you make in your business. Yeah. And I guarantee you, like, if you become a client of mine, I'll go in your business and I'm going to be like, well, here's some things that you didn't notice as to why you're qualified, right? And that's the first thing we have to do. Like, we can't just get into, oh, let's do this. No, you have to master this part first. So that when you introduce yourself, your energy is like attractive. When I say embrace, is embracing the person that you see in your 10-year goals. Like, we all have that person, right? How she dresses, how she looks, what she's driving, what our house looks like. She has a housemate, she has a personal assistant, all that stuff, right? You see how she looks in your 10-year goals, right? You see her as a different person, right? You start embracing her right now. You admit to yourself, oh my God, I want to live that, right? You start embodying her right now. My clients are starting to, like, when I see them before they came to me, they're confident, they're powerful. But after we have our sessions, especially our one-on-one sessions, their energy in their live video the next right after, oh my gosh, it's so attractive to people. And the thing is, it's like I have had clients who are like, my energy is so attractive that people think that they're attracted to me. And I'm like, they're not attracted to you physically, they're attracted to your energy. Marilyn Monroe. I'm gonna take that. Like that, I'm definitely gonna take that. Okay. Yes. All right. And so it's like, what happened between that first video or those videos that they were doing before? Because they show up every day. They were doing live videos consistently, but they weren't closing high-end clients like clockwork, right? It wasn't balanced. Like the consistency that they showed up with, going live consistently, going live every day, doing everything that they know that they should, was not aligning in their bank accounts. So it's like they're doing everything. They're on social media, they're doing ads, they're doing live video trainings, they're doing all the things, their offer looks cute, right? So why aren't they making that kind of money? It's because of the energy shift, you guys. That has to shift. That's why at my retreat, there's anger release sessions. That's why there's a fire ceremony, right? Where you guys burn those money blocks and burn those different things. That's why we have grounding sessions and grounding meditation and grounding yoga, right? That's why we have sessions where we go over the embrace, embody, empower method, right? Once you have those two parts, the embrace and the embody, now you empower people without even asking to invest in your programs. Now you empower people to work with you without even having to ask. They come to you because now you've empowered them with your very being. Does that make sense, you guys, to anyone? I want to make sure it makes sense. If it makes sense, say hashtag make sense. Excuse me. All right. So I just went on a whole tangent, y'all. We were on number 2. So number 3, how to lay out the benefits and results they will get as a result of investing with you. You need to master how to lay out the benefits and the results that they will get as a result of investing with you. And again, that's why I went on that tangent. If you don't get the energy right, you won't be able to talk about the results. You will focus and fixate on the benefits all day long. And it won't be a habit of yours to talk about the results. Because now you're like fishing. You're like, oh my God, like where, like, and you have that thing. If you have a little twinge, right? And here, I'm gonna tell you what happens. What happens is if you've been attracting nightmare clients and low frequency clients, if they drain you, they don't get results. What happens is you start to doubt your abilities. Come on, somebody. You start to doubt your abilities that you can actually get people results. You start sacrificing and giving people discounts because you want to get that client so desperately that you start, they don't get results because that exchange of money is energetic. The minute you give them that discount, the minute you go low on your price, you've now given them the ability to take advantage of you and not show up the way that they should. Because when I invest big, I get big results, period. Because now you're in the game. Now you have skin in the game. Now you're like all in with your mouth is saying, I want to do this. I'm ready. But your energetic response to that needs to be a payment, right? And once you make that payment, that's where the results come, because not only is your mind ready, your whole being is ready by making that payment. Same thing for your clients. If you don't allow them the opportunity to energetically say yes, not just with their words, but with their money in full, or however you want, whatever your full price is, rather than giving them a discount the minute they're like, oh, I can't afford it. If you don't give them that ability or that opportunity, they're not going to get results. Not the kind of results that you want. So I'm going to get up on that topic because I'm going to go in and preach. All right. Number 4, how to present the best options, solutions within your product suite for the company, which is what I was talking about, right? So as you're talking to them, you're listening and you're like, wow, I can offer them this because this would be better for them. Or I can do this because I think that they need this more than my other offer, right? Maybe you're an online course, maybe one of your coaching programs, whatever it is, be able to present the best option, the solution within your product suite for the company. And I would go even far as to say within your skill set, because your business may be doing one thing, but when you talk to somebody, maybe you're not a social media manager, but you're able to sell products online. Maybe you might want to pitch that, right? How to sell things online. And then number 5, how to present your offer as the only and the best solution for the problem. Again, that goes back to being confident enough to say, I am the best solution. I am the best solution for you. And you can't do that if there's an energy discrepancy. And a lot of you guys don't realize that you have an energy discrepancy. I'm going to tell you right now how to know if you have an energy discrepancy. If your bank account does not align with your impact, I'm going to say it again. If your bank account does not align with your impact, you have an energy discrepancy. It's not about the strategy. It's about the energy. It's about you, how you are showing up in this space. Have you embraced her? Have you been embodying her? And are you empowering others to say yes to you without having to beg them to? That's why I tell people, I don't beg people to join my program. As a matter of fact, I turn more people away from my program than I invite them to my program. I tell more people no than yes. And now people are like, well, I want to join your program. I absolutely believe you, but this is not a good fit for you. Right? I'm okay with that, you guys, because I want to get people results. And I get people results. And so I'm not interested in working with everybody. I'm interested in working with the right people. If you guys are compromising and just getting people to say yes, or you're saying yes to people and they're not, you know they're not the right people for you. You know they're going to be a nightmare client. As a matter of fact, you probably don't know. You get them to say yes, and then they become a nightmare client. Right? That messes with your ability to say, I am the best solution for you. Number 3 is how to lay out the benefits and results that they will get as a result of investing with you. Number 4, how to present the best options and solutions within your product suite for the company. And number 5, how to present your offer as the only / best solution for their problem when? Right now. Right now. And one of the things that we have to go over, and that's why it's like not just a retreat where, like, I didn't want to create a retreat where people just came. Like I've been to events where it's like they come and it's like literally them talking for hours, and it's like there's no time to like chill. Like I didn't want to create that. I wanted to create a container and a space where people came in and they get the transformation in here first. This part. Then we go over the strategy. That's how my clients get fast results, because we deal with this part. Okay. And as much people, I work with so many powerful women, and all of them that I've worked with have some kind of fear or limiting belief that cause them to not be living to their potential. Like Diana, she was already making 6 figures, but she was stuck in this hamster wheel of working. And so I had to help her shift her perspective. And so when we shifted it to where she's now charging $5,000 and $24,000 and $100,000, she was death scared. She was so afraid. She was like, well, because it's comfortable to sell at $500 class. It's comfortable. She's been doing that since she was 18 years old. So she's comfortable. She's a young entrepreneur. I think she's 24, 25, been doing this since 18, hit 6 figures really early on. And it was like, that's what she was doing. Selling, vendor lists and selling courses. Like that's how she was making her money. Now this new way of doing things was so scary, because once you get to you know how to do business, how you do the business right now, right? And I was just on a coaching call with my coach, and she said this. I'm going to say it because I feel like it's relevant. You know how to do business up to where you're doing business right now. So if you're making $50,000 a year right now, $50K right now in your business, you know how to run a $50K business. If your business is $100K, you know how to run a $100K business. You don't know how to run $1 million business because you've never done it before. And so the thing that got you here has to stop in order for you to get to the next level. When you first started out, you were doing things all kind of crazy. right? And as you learn to do it how you do it now, and then you got this kind of money. As you go into the next level, you have to shift major. And that's the thing that people don't understand. They feel they can just glide right into the next level like that. That's not how it works. Right. It's comfort zone, right? But it's also there's this point in your life where you have the opportunity to level up or stay the same. And most people stay the same because what's required to level up is scary. And if you don't have someone there to say, no, you're good, keep going, right? You tend to regress backward into the same state. That's why people can get to like $95,000 a year and not hit that 100K. And they keep doing it over and over and over again because they can't pass that threshold. Right? So yeah, I went into a whole tangent, y'all. Let's continue filling out the worksheet. Leverage. What are two things I can leverage when speaking to corporations? Your story, your perspective, and your experiences. That's one. That's number one. Your story, perspective, experiences is number one, right? So when you're talking to them, you want to share like your perspective, your experiences, your story with your clients, with yourself, with when you're working in a corporate job, right? You want to have genuine conversations and break that down. And then, of course, again, we're back to the results. Okay. So here's the thing, by that you want to create a promise. And again, like I told you, you have to have your energy right for you to create that promise, you guys. What is the promise of your program? Right? What's the promise? What results are you promising that corporation? You have to master the art of giving that promise and being able to deliver it in confidence. Don't go out there promising something that you can't deliver, you guys. So at the workbook, it says by the end of my program, whatever your program is called or your service is called, your whoever it is, leaders, managers, team, employees, sales department, marketing department, whoever they are, will, what is the transformation? What are you helping them to achieve and what's the result you're helping them to get? Allowing your target audience, your whoever that person is, to get this result. So by the end of this by the end of my training, your managers within your corporation will master the art of diffusing conflict within a corporate space, allowing your company to be more productive and hit more sales because of a smooth running, productive, and well-balanced work environment. I just literally made it up off the top of my head. Okay. So be able to have that, right? Have that in your mind. Be very clear. Okay. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. When people join my program, they are so nervous because it's an investment, right? Whether it's my group coaching program, whether it's my one-on-one call, whether it's coming to the retreat, it's very scary to make an investment. But even after all that, there's like this comfort because number one, people know that I help my clients get results. So there's like that trust in me, right? And I don't run from that because I know in the bottom of my heart that I can get my clients results. Like this is what I've been able to do. I have a track record. My clients get results. I'm not like, I really have a problem with a lot of coaches right now in the online business space who I see them have a lot of followers. I mean, like thousands of people follow them. Thousands of people join their courses each year, not getting results, right? But they continue to be a part of it just because they like the person. I see that happening over and over again. Back in the day when I started my business, I used to invest in courses with certain people. And I was like, wait a second, they're getting richer and richer, but what am I? Like, this isn't helping me. And I'm doing the work. It really bothers me, especially because I don't see them sharing results. They share how many people sign up for the program. They share, all these different things, but I don't see people sharing like genuine results. What they will share is how much money they made. Right? And that didn't sit well with me. And so for me, I made it my mission to help my clients get results. I am all in. I got you. When you join my program, when you come to my retreat, I got you. Because I don't want you to fail. Exactly. 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 I mean, my program, like, people get emotional because here's the thing. I speak to you on the level that you're called to be at. So I don't speak to you on the level where you are, which is, you know what's in your bank account, right? You know how much money you made last month. And so you're thinking about yourself in that realm of, well, I only made 5K last month. Well, I didn't make a dime last month, or I made 20,000 last month when I wanted to make 100K. Whatever your goal is, because everyone's on a different level, right? Whatever that thing is, right? I don't speak to you on that level. I speak to you on the level of the person who's making multiple 5 figures a month, or multiple 5 figures a year, 6 figures rather, multiple 6 figures a month, or multiple 6 figures a year, or a million. I speak to you on that level. I speak to her, right? And so when I'm speaking to her, initially it's going to feel like a shock, because it's going to be like, wait, well, like, I don't, like, right now I'm not doing this. And I'm like, you can absolutely do that. You already can do this. I wouldn't tell you to do anything that you can't do. I wouldn't encourage you to do anything that you can't do, right? And so I have clients who resist in the beginning of my program, right? They're like, I can't charge $5,000. No one's gonna say yes to that. I've tried before, it failed. Like, I have to lower my price, and I promoted as 5,000 and I charged like 2,000, right? I've had clients that did that, and then they were like, I can't, I gotta keep it at this much because I feel comfortable keeping it at this much. And I'm like, change your price to 5,000 or 10,000 or whatever it was. And it's like, emotional is a resistance. It's a back and forth, not like an argument, but like, but I don't think I can. And I'm like, you can. I'm not gonna force you to do it, but you can. Right? And when you do it, you're gonna surprise yourself. I'm gonna see if I can find that post and post it in the Facebook group so you guys can see what I'm talking about. She literally, I'm actually, let me see if I can find it, because I want to read it to you guys so you guys can see. These are the kind of conversations that we have in my program, and it's so important for you guys to see, because this is not a joke. This is not a joke. So, she was so she was so nervous to raise her prices. She didn't think she could sell it at that. She's so amazing. And so she posted, she says, big win. Yesterday, when I told the group that I did not make my goal of 5K, Gabrielle said that the week is not over yet. Yesterday, after the meeting, I closed 5K. One client at 5K. First time I've ever closed this much in an hour. Bam. That was her response. I'm going to try to hide her name here. I'm going to put it up to the screen so you guys can see this. Can you guys see that? All right, you guys. This is not a joke. Right? This is not a joke. Once you level up this right here, and let me tell you, she's been in business for years. She's made money in her business for years. She had to get to the next level. The level where she's no longer charging $2,000 and now she's commanding $5,000, $10,000, $100,000, right? I really want you guys to let this resonate with you guys. Okay? So I really want you to go and check that out. Make sure that you have that solid in your soul, you guys. Make sure it's there. Make sure you have all these answers in your workbooks, right? And then you can always, once you have your results, and now you're like, you want to create a specific corporate offer, now you can create an offer and make some little tweaks as you get different people and as they have different needs. Now you can create a name based on your results, right? What result are you helping them to get? Now you can create a name based on that result for your corporate offer. People are focusing on the names first. Like, the name is not important. What's important is the result. Keep it simple, all right? So I'm really, really excited, you guys. I'm going to recap what's in the workbook really quickly for you guys who missed anything. I'm going to go over this really quickly. Number one, I'll add more sales and profit to my annual income if I understand how to clearly articulate the value of my offer. Number two, in 5 things I need to master to be booking my business: how to explain the corporation's problem, how to explain the financial/negative impact on their bottom line, how to lay out the benefits and results that they will get as a result of investing with you, how to present the offer, the best offer and solution, the best option/solution within your product suite for the company, and how to present your offer as the only/the best solution for their problem right now. There are two things that you can leverage when you're speaking to a corporation: your story, your perspective and experiences, as well as results. And you guys, when I say leverage, you can use the fact that you're Black as leverage. You can use the fact that you are a woman as leverage, or a mom as leverage, or working from home as leverage. Because I can say you probably had trainings on this perspective, but have you had it from the perspective of someone of color? Because maybe you're doing marketing and your marketing is very one-sided, and that's the problem you're having right now. Again, think about how you can leverage your story, perspective, and experiences. What is your promise to the corporation? By the end of my blank, your program, whoever you want to work with, what's the transformation that you're going to be teaching them, and allowing the company to see what happens as a result of the transformation. Okay. Action tasks. I want you guys to post your corporate promise in the Facebook group. Post in the homework thread for day number 5. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and choose the giveaway winner in just a second. I already have that. My team member sent it to me. But let me just go over here. So if you've been watching and not engaging in this challenge, I really encourage you guys to stop hiding, right? You want to comment, you want to be involved, right? Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. If you tend to watch videos and like not comment or, not really say anything, maybe you're not all in your business and it shows in your income. It may not be true, but I would want you to really think about that, right? How you do one thing is how you do everything. If you're having one foot in the door and one foot out of the door and you're not fully committing, it's maybe showing up in your business as well. So really am encouraging you, out of love, show up, engage, respond. Even if you're watching the replay, comment on the video, right? You'll see like how you show up really shows up in your business. Okay, you're good. Okay, so I talked about this yesterday and I said, what would happen to you guys? What would happen if you were able to make an extra 50 to 100K in your business? Some of you guys talked about putting your children in private school, investing in real estate, investing in property for your children, buying a home, traveling, right? Stepping away from your business. A lot of you guys posted all these things yesterday, and this is so possible once you master how to make more money in your business. Yes. Oh my gosh, that means so much, Sherry, right? You have to be consistent and show up, right? I know how hard business is. Business is not easy. People think it's so cute. I'm going to start my business, and it's like, they have all kind of flowers, unicorns, and sprinkles coming out of their eyeballs as they're talking about going into business. And you're like watching them with like daggers, tired eyes, a satin bonnet on, and you're like, really? Great. Congratulations. Just know that it's not going to be easy. There are going to be days when you're like, yay, my business is awesome. And then you're going to be like, crap, I hate being a business owner. Then it's going to be like, oh my God, I just closed a sale. Oh my God, everyone hates my program. You're going to have those moments in business, right? It's not easy. It's not easy. Hey, Aja, how are you, girl? I know you're all in. There you go, right? It's going to be ups and downs in your business. There's going to be ups and downs in your business. And I want you guys to be aware that I understand this, right? It's not easy. I've experienced so much failure in my business. I shared my story with you guys yesterday about why I decided to change my work schedule from working 16-hour days, 24 hours without sleep, 48 hours without sleep, to working from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. in my business because of failure, right? Things that I've made mistakes doing, trying to sell programs and hearing crickets, right? Doing challenges in the past before and no one showing up, right? I've had failure, but as you can see, I learned from those things and I'm growing. So now I'm able to make 40K in my business per month, right? This is my reality because I've understand what failure is. I left that failure in the past and I kept pushing in spite of. And a lot of people hold on to those failures and allow it to keep them from being successful and allows them to keep them from stepping up as her, the most powerful version of you. It doesn't matter what's going on in my business. It doesn't matter what was going on. You guys, when we started this challenge, none of the emails were going through. People weren't getting the workbooks. Did I just show up in fear and panic because of that? No, I still showed up as the most powerful version of myself because you guys are depending on me to deliver at my fullest energy, right? And so a lot of people, things happen, they fail, and they stop showing up as powerfully as her, right? If you want to close corporate contracts, you have to step into her. You have to step into her, right? We've had well over 100 signups for this challenge. We've had over almost 200 signups for this challenge. So we know that you really want to close contracts badly. This is information that you guys really want to learn. My Facebook group is almost at 500. I think it hit 500. We were like at 300 people in the Facebook group, and my Facebook group went to like pretty much 500 people. I'm just gonna double check really quickly to see where it is. Yeah, we're at 497, you guys. You guys really want to know more about this. You want to close corporate contracts. Many of you guys have been trying to close corporate contracts in the past and you have not been able to do so, right? I want you guys to be able to take what you learned in the last 5 days and implement it and get contracts. I really want you guys to do that. So post your homework, engage. If you haven't caught up on all the videos, go catch up on the videos and post your homework in the corresponding feed, right? Go over that, right? I want you guys to understand that because everything has a ripple effect. The global impact of you not living your purpose is real. But the global impact of you living in your purpose is so amazing. It's so amazing. I'm going to give you an example of what it means to have a global impact by not taking action. When the current president got into office, a lot of people did not vote because it did not feel as if their vote mattered. They did not take action. What happened as a result was what we're going through and experiencing right now in the presidency. Inaction, by thinking that your action does not matter, right? Not you, I'm just saying the people in the world, that their action did not matter, right? But it matters. Your inactivity or your activity matters, right? And so I really, really want you guys to understand that. I'm going to go over what taking action is going to look like for you. Taking action is going to look as simple as this. You're going to click on the link that I'm just going to post in this comment section below. You're going to click on that link. You're going to scroll to the video, to the post, and you're going to go to the bottom of that post where it says, let me go down to it, book a call to register today. Okay, book a call to register today. You're going to go and click on that, and that's going to take you to book a complimentary strategy call with me. Here's what that means. It doesn't mean that you're going to sign up for the retreat right away because it may not be the right fit for you, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it not being the right fit for you. But what it's going to be is going to be a strategy call, complimentary. We're going to go over your business model. We're going to go over what you want to have happen in your business. We're going to look at how you can change or make any shifts in that corporate offer and what you need to do in order to close corporate contracts quickly, right? If the retreat is a good fit for you, I'll make an invitation. If it's not, I may have something else in my business, an offer that may be better for you than the retreat, okay? And if that is the case, I'll make an invitation. If I have nothing, and then you're like, good, right? Then I will not make an invitation because, again, I only want people at the retreat who needs to be there. Again, I want to get my clients results, okay? So that's what's going to happen. So that's what taking action looks like. You're going to click on that link, and you're going to go ahead and sign up for that complimentary call. It's going to be an application that you're going to go ahead and fill out. Yes. Yeah, absolutely, Sherry. So you're going to go ahead when you click on that link that says book a call, book to schedule a call to register. It's going to take you to an application page where you're going to fill out the application. Okay, it should take you about 2 to 5 minutes to fill out all the questions and schedule your call. Now, here's what I want you guys to do, because this, I don't think it allows you to book anything within 24 hours of booking that call. If you would like to hop on a call with me quicker than that, shoot me a private message or reach out to one of my team members so we can get you a call tonight or early tomorrow. Okay? because I have some time that's not on the calendar available. So let me know. But if you see some time available there, then go ahead and book a call with me. Again, it's no obligation. We're not going to be forcing you into doing anything that you don't want to do. It's a strategy session. So whether or not you are a good fit for my program, you walk away with strategy on that call. Okay? So you're going to go ahead and click on that link and register. Go all the way down to the bottom of that page and go ahead and register for a call with me on that page for that strategy session with me. Okay? While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and announce the giveaway winner for today. Okay? So let me go ahead and pull this up. Okay, let's see. Actually, I completely forgot to announce the bonuses, you guys. Let me announce the bonuses of the retreat, and then we'll do the giveaway winner really quickly. Don't want what happened yesterday to happen again today, because yesterday was traumatic. Okay, so I'm going to go through this really quickly. Okay, so now again, by the end of the retreat, you're going to walk away with irresistible high-end corporate offer, 90-day corporate client acquisition plan in a customized planner, a legal documentation, contracts, and for you to use overseas or in America. You're going to walk away with your completed proposal / corporate pitch. You're going to walk away with your calendar being filled out step by step for the next 90 days. Because remember, the retreat is March 24th to 27th. So that's the end of the first quarter of the year, right? So you're getting into the second quarter of the year. All right. So we're planning for Q2. Okay. You're going to have clarity on your pricing. So you're going to price your offer at the retreat. In case any of you guys are stuck on like, what should I price it, right? You're going to have the confidence to pitch corporations like clockwork. You're going to also have everything that you need, you guys, to delegate out your corporate acquisition process to somebody else. So you're going to know exactly what you're going to do in order to do that, okay? I'm going to break down what that looks like in a little bit. You're going to learn how to negotiate on those meetings. So when they say, oh, we can't afford this, what do you say? How do you respond to that, right? And so we're going to learn all that stuff. Again, the retreat is broken down into elements. So day 1 is fire, day 2 is earth, day 3 is air, day 4 is water. So every day is themed accordingly. There's going to be things like parasailing, fire ceremonies with fire dancers, and live Caribbean music. There's going to be a flower ceremony. There's going to be yoga every day. It's going to be a private chef providing meals for you guys, sunset sales, etc. So it's going to be an experience for you guys. My Cherie is actually coming to the retreat, so she's excited. Timlin, who's been on here chatting with you guys, she's coming to the retreat. A lot of people are coming to the retreat, so I'm super excited for you guys who are coming. Thank you so much for registering for the retreat. It means everything to me that the work that I put in, you're like, oh my God, I want more. And wanting more is okay, all right? And so here's the bonus for signing up today, you guys. You're going to get a custom proposal designed. It's going to be a custom design proposal, EPK and one sheet. EPK is electronic press kit, so that when you send it, after you have a conversation with the corporate decision maker, right, you want to be able to send them something before you're in your meeting. So let's say you get on that, you get on that, you have the meeting, you talk to them at the networking event, right? And they're like, you finally get them to book a call with you on your calendar. You walk out of there, right? The next thing I recommend is sending them a package in a way that says, wow, I can't wait for a meeting. And a really good start is the proposal, a nice design proposal, an EPK, and a one sheet. There's going to be other bonuses I'm going to be giving away at the retreat, but I want to give them away right now. I'm just saying at the end of the retreat, you're going to be set for life, okay? The other thing you're going to get is a 60-minute one-on-one coaching call with me. And you can do that before the retreat or after the retreat. And the other bonus is a team building blueprint. So what that is if you're like, oh my gosh, like how do I make this to where I don't have to be in my business all day long doing this? I show you how to set up your business in a way that your team handles getting corporate contracts on your behalf. So that's, you get that entire blueprint, including this job descriptions, where to find quality help, right? Because people are like, oh my God, your team is amazing. Yeah, because I know where to find amazing help, right? You know, contracts, agreements, all that stuff, how to break down a project plan for them, like how to go forward with that. That's you're going to get that as a bonus for signing up today. So again, if you go ahead and book that call with me. It's on my calendar today, and you decide to say yes to the program, I'm gonna know. I'm gonna go back and say, okay, you signed up today, and you're gonna get the bonus. Okay, so go ahead and book that call. Looking at my inbox and Forbes, I'm a member of the Forbes Coaches Council. They're emailing me to launch a discussion, a debate within Forbes Coaches Council community. Anyway, so I really want you guys to go ahead and look at applying for that strategy session with me. And again, if you apply now, when you decide to move forward with the retreat or in my program or whatever you decide to move forward, you get the bonus. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and choose the giveaway winner. Let me pull up my phone. By the way, guys, the retreat is $3,000. Yes, the Virgin Islands. You get the bonus. So if you already signed up, you're gonna have that, you guys, like you're gonna get those things at the retreat if you're already signed up. But if you're signing up for the retreat today, you're gonna get the bonus at the retreat. Okay. Let's see here. And if it's a call, you're gonna get the call before, obviously. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and just double check my text messages here. The price for the program is $3,000, pay in full. So I have some availability right now for pay in full. If you pay in full, you guys, like this is what I really want you guys to just take action and be all in, but if you can't, that's fine. I also have VIP options available where you get to stay at the villa that the event is going to be, the venue for the retreat. You get to stay at that $7 million villa. So if you want to do the VIP, let me know. The VIP is $5,000. The payment plan for the retreat is $3,600. Okay, 2 payments of $1,800. If I'm not mistaken. Really quickly, let me double check here. Yes, 2 payments of $1,800. Okay, so the giveaway winner for today, you guys. All right, the giveaway winner for today is Sherry Darden. Are you here? Are you here? Sherry, are you here? I saw you, we were talking, but I want you to confirm that you're here right now and that you did not leave. I do have an alternate winner. So I want to make sure that you are here on live as I announce this. Are you here? I'm going to give it a few minutes because I know that there's a little bit of a delay. So Sherry, are you here? Come on up to the front of the room. Come on up, coming up. Hey, Sherry, congratulations. Woo! So I'm going to go ahead and message you for your Amazon gift card, girl. And on Saturday, I'm giving away a different gift. It's not going to be an Amazon gift card on Saturday for the Q&A, you guys. It's going to be a whole different gift entirely. I'm just saying, you want to be there tomorrow at 3 p.m. Atlantic time. Yay, Sherry, congratulations. I really am so happy that you won. I'm so happy that you won. Oh my gosh, I feel like the giveaway has been pretty fair for the last 5 days. It's been pretty fair. I feel like everyone who deserved to win won. Like I don't choose the winners. My team members goes in and chooses randomly. So I feel like everyone who won has won fair and square. All right, because you guys are active, you guys are doing your homework. So congratulations, Sherry, on winning today's prize. All right, so tomorrow, you guys, is going to be the Q&A session at 3 p.m. Atlantic time. All of the questions that you guys have been asking on the live videos, in the homework group, in the Facebook group, in my emails, we're going to put it all there together. I have some applications coming in, you guys. Keep applying. I have some applications coming in. So congratulations, Michelle, for applying for your strategy session. Awesome. So tomorrow, if you have any questions that was not answered, go ahead and show up tomorrow live. I'm going to be choosing a giveaway winner for something amazing tomorrow. Amazing, which is valued at over $2,000. I'm just saying you want to be there. All right. Giving a presentation during the time of the Q&A. It's okay. The replay will be available. It will all be on how many of you guys have seen the replay page? So in your emails, if you've been checking your emails, my team member emails out, send an email out to everyone. And you know, when you go there, and you click on that link, you either take you to a Facebook group or a replay page with the workbook and all of the videos on one page, just like nice and clear. All right. So yes, yes, because I'm seeing some leads coming in. Awesome. I'm seeing some people who are like, I'm signing up, I'm ready. So congratulations to those of you guys who are applying for your sessions. Yes, Sherry, I can't wait to meet you and talk with you in person or on the phone rather. No, Zoom is on Sunday. So I want to clarify. So tomorrow is going to be a live video Q&A session on Facebook Live. On Sunday at 3 p.m., I'm doing a bonus class. That bonus class is going to be a corporate think tank session where I'm going to be able to chat with you guys in a more casual setting, probably not with a full beat face like this. We don't know. It depends on what I'm feeling like, but in a more casual setting where I get to talk with you guys one-on-one about your business, etc. You guys have to pick my brain. I get to give you ideas for corporate offers, okay, based on what you do. Specifically, you get to take your mic off and talk and interact with each other. So that's what that's going to be about, okay? And it's going to be very laid back because it's on a Sunday. So you can just come chill, ready to just chat, okay? It's great. Yes. Okay, so Sherry does, you have seen the replay page. Makes it easy. Awesome. That's what we wanted to do. We thought of as much as we possibly could think of to make sure that it's an amazing experience for you guys. So the replay page is available for you guys. You can just go through there and just get homework done before Tuesday at 6 p.m. Atlantic time. All right. So again, there is time to go ahead and apply. If you haven't already, go ahead and apply. Remember, I want you guys to go and make the application today so you can qualify for the bonus. Okay. Qualify for that bonus and show up tomorrow at 3 p.m. Atlantic time for the Q&A, and you have to stay on live for the giveaway. Okay, so that's pretty much it for me. I think I went over everything. I'm going to go through and look through your homework assignments, you guys, from yesterday. I had so much going on today, I didn't get a chance to. I'm going to go through and look at all those homework assignments. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Right now, we have about 11, 12 people on here who's been watching consistently through the entire live video. And so I just want to thank you guys for taking the time out on a Friday evening to watch this video. You could have been anywhere. You could have been on a date. You could have been finding bae, but you're out here mastering your corporate offer. So congratulations on being dedicated to your business and your outcome in your business. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all.